to another video. Today, we're going to be going to my grandparents' farm, the big one. I'm going to be showing you a new spot. The reason why I'm not showing the old spots that I have there is we're still going to be hunting there, and I've not checked this spot out that much, so I'll video it, and if I go to the old spots, you'll just see me hunt there this season. Most likely, the first time I'll be able to hunt there, that spot is on ewe season or doe season, but I will try, if it's bow season and we go there, just bring my bow just because to see if I want to go out. Now there is some nice bucks here, especially this last season. I've just put out a camera here, and if it's around the time frame I know there's bucks showing up at my food plot, then I won't bring my bow there, and I'll probably stay here and try to hunt here instead of going there in that spot. But it depends if there's going to be nice bucks this year. Past couple years we've had a couple. Anyways, back with my thing in a different spot. But anyways, every year it's like a big buck year, good buck year. We've had pretty much big buck year for the past couple years. Last year though, we had a good buck, a lot of good bucks, and then some other bucks, which I'm not going to say anything about. But who knows? The good bucks are still alive. This year's supposed to be a good year for deer hunting, so we might have some good bucks this year. I really think we do. I've been seeing some big bucks already. Last July I put out a camera, and the deer were still very small, which is normal because they're still in velvet, but I've seen some pretty big bucks, and since they're big bucks, they're already bigger than a good sized buck in velvet at this time of year. So yeah, we're going to go check the camera there, show you around that new spot, and then we're going to go check the camera on my property. So I think when I check the camera on our grandparents' farm, if it's got good enough deer running through it, since it's been about 2 weeks now, I'm going to take it out, and then I've took out that camera on our property, and then I'm not going to put them out until end of July and August, because mid-August they're fully formed, and then you still want a little time before they're fully formed so you can really know where they're at and stuff. So end of July we're going to put them out, and we're going to put one on my food plot and then one probably somewhere with corn and stuff on it, to see the deer here, and then we already know what are there on my grandparents' farm. So yep, I'm gonna do a little bit of a update on the food plot. So there's the blind, well, for this video. I was gonna fully cover it, but now I'm not. I'm just gonna leave it open, wrap my little mesh thing up behind there, which you can see what it is in the last video, and then here's the blind, or the food plot, all bare dirt, which is nice. I put snakes in here so the birds want to eat the seeds. As you can see, it's coming up there, all coming up there. You can see over there all those green plants. We've got tons of rain. Decent amount of sun is hitting this, so yeah, we should have a pretty good plot by this September. Get some nice September bucks. As much as I would wish a September velvet buck, that you rarely ever see one even by September, a velvet buck here in Missouri. That's why most people go to Kentucky for the velvet bucks. But yeah, it's coming up, looking real nice. Can't wait. So yeah, it is in the woods, but I mean, we got some sun right there. But yeah, pretty nice. we came in on the golf cart, and you come through this really thick stuff for good bedding. I'm gonna come in from all the way up there, coming down this field, which I'll show you. Came down with the golf cart. The house is way back there. My grandpa's farm. Some bedding through here. Seen a fawn the other day back here. So, yep, coming through here. And yeah, I am going to pull the camera too. It's been out here for 10 days, but anyways, across the fence. So it goes all the way up there. That field goes all the way up there. And I'm gonna come from the road all the way from the house. You can see that white thing. That's the barn. Way up there's the house. Come all the way down here. From walking from the house down to this side. Then it comes from this little corner. Goes down this creek into a funnel over there. And I got my trail camera showing. And it comes from this bedding. So it's a good funnel to hunt in. Field comes from here. There's that worn out trail. Comes around here from this little corner, which deer can get in and out from that little under corner. Comes down this steep hill to the creek. The deer have been coming down through too. Goes over there and then goes around there between that tree and goes up. And then my camera's. So, like I said, bedding's all along there. Come up real quick. Tracks all in here. Tons and tons of deer tracks right down here. Comes around. Trail camera's right on that tree. And then there's another field right up there. Goes all the way up this tree line, which deer can go through. And then another thick bedding up through there. So I'm gonna grab our camera. I'll see you back. Around in the old golf cart. We have gators and four-wheelers we can take, but golf cart's a lot quieter to get in here, so we don't spook deer. So yeah, Grandpa's on. Weston's driving. Younger brother is. All that's bedding. This is the other side, the left side of the farm. There's on the other side we hunt on the right side. On the camera we got doe, more does, doe there, some more does, doe there, and there. So they're coming out of the funnels too, like I wanted them to. So they're coming out of the funnels just like I want them. Coming out of the funnels just like I want them to, but there's only does. So what I would say is September to mid-October, if you want to just shoot a doe, go there. But on pre-rut, rut, post-rut, and second rut, that would be a good place to hunt, because my second deer I shot, I went to go help my grandpa fertilize the field, and there's bucks chasing does down there. And we've had a lot of success with my grandpa grunting there. What I could do there is I could put decoys, I'll grunt, but only in post-rut, pre-rut, rut, and second rut. Otherwise, I'm not going to hunt there. But we've had deer in there 5 days of it, really 9.5 days. So, yeah.